For this video, I'm gonna show you how the SK system or knowledge of the SK system could actually have helped you position yourself so much better in the market during the time when everything was going down and there was massive uncertainty in the world. In the past videos, you guys learned what is a sequence, what is a blash, where does the sequences come from, what is your entries and stop loss when trading SK system, and you also learned to take profits, right? Where do you take actually the bag? So now we're gonna put it all together in a one chart, because putting these puzzle pieces together is actually the most important part. So many people still fail with it and it does not look good at all. So on this note, guys, let's get started. So what you guys gonna see is just me doing nothing else, everything like we just have learned, no magic. We have here the silver market, because the silver market is one very interesting precious metal. I have drawn here two lines. The one line was financial crash.
It all came crashing down.
Housing market crash 2008. And then we have the
global pandemic,
or start of the COVID pandemic and 2020. Let's jump to this one and let's start analyze the market. Let's do it like we just learned, right? So what we can start with is nothing else than actually drawing the all-time high, all-time low, and then we're just gonna kind of divide in some boxes. You know, we have the big box, and then we're just gonna divide this box in one more box. So what you're gonna see, the market was right here, buying zone. Here we are in the middle, and here the market was very high. I think that's very simple, right? So at this point, what we could simply tell, okay, this could be interesting zone to look for some buy opportunities. But that is not enough for give us an actual entry. For that, we use the SK system, right, to give us the exact entries. Let's start our analysis completely from the bottom, okay? 2001, somewhere here. So I'm gonna do exactly the same thing I have taught you guys, to drawing the sequences, and we're gonna do exactly the same stuff, right? No magic here, just draw the sequence. And then you see the market finishing the sequence, reacting the whole correction, creating new high, like that. Then the market creates new high, reacts, bam, crashes all the way down. Happens, we just need to know how to react to it, okay? So at this point right here, what you could tell or what you could do is just take this whole thing as a massive sequence. So what I mean by that is we can start from here to there to there. And just doing like we learn, right? No magic here, no tricks. And then we just draw the sequence target here. Voila. And this thing. So next step, yes, you guys guessed it right. That's the whole correction. Good job. Good job. So let's clean this thing up real quick. What is getting interesting is this part right here, because now we are actually at the high of the market, or we are at the all-time high. And as we guys know, where the sequences come from, the all-time high is actually one of the places as well. So let's take a look at the all-time high, or what has the market done at the all-time high. We can see easily the sequence here. We draw the sequence target as always. And then we have this ABC thing. Everything like we just have learned, right? Along the way, the market gave us an also BC over there. And then the market finished the sequence. So what we can see here is a very interesting combination. It's a combination of the whole correction of this bull sequence and the sequence target of the bearish sequence. So that put us in a very interesting point, because now we have this thing right here. That's the whole correction of the bearish area, right? So to make it easier, I will get rid of this one. But just guys, keep in mind, there is such a whole correction there. Once again, the same thing as we have learned. Nothing else than just doing exactly what we have learned, right? So here we can see a big up move. So we guys know, okay, if you have a big up move, we are looking forward for some corrections. So we're gonna draw Fibonacci like that, voila, and draw the freaking box. Simple as that, right? Then you're gonna pick the color. That's actually the hardest part once you understand the system. And then again, you are next correction area, and then you look for the next sequences. So you have this one here, you have this one here, and you have this one here. Then you have the sequence target hit. Beautiful. And again, as I said, the struggle of the choosing the colors begin. And this is what you have. So we have the whole correction here because sequence hit the target. That's good. Then the mark finish sequence once again. That's something that could happen as well. We go with the sequence target. That's allowed. Then we have a sequence coming out of this correction area like that. And this is what you have. Oh shit, let's go with this. Then we have this one here, this, and this. Oh shit, we actually forget one more. So once the market did this massive up move, what you could see is the market created this bearish sequence at the top. Oof, yeah, that's beauty. That's beauty. Then we have the BC. And yeah. So what we can see here so far is that the market basically is turning from one turning area to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, next one, next one, next one. So the market basically is bouncing between these turning areas, okay? So once the sequence got finished, we could simply take the whole correction here. And so this is basically how you put it all together. But we are not done yet. We are not done yet because at the end of here, you can see the market actually building a bigger sequence that does look like this. The market is going or looking or trying to finish this sequence here. At least it looks like that. And there's a reason why I actually picked the silver market. Okay, there's a reason why I picked the silver market with the understanding how does the market moves. As you can see by applying the SK system, you could position yourself in this market and have some nice gains. Past results don't guarantee future results, but if you think about it, if you take, let's say, this point right here, when the market crosses, when this overlapping area is right there, so from there, the market has now made more than, in the peak, it was 84%. We are not talking here about some crypto, you know, we're not talking about some Dogecoin, but that's a freaking silver, guys. Making 84% in silver, that could actually rescue you from the inflation, right? Your money could be safe and actually keep its word. So now the market has activated even bigger sequence like that. And this is basically how you apply your knowledge, you know, like as you can see, it's not that hard once you understand how it works. You have to do it correctly. And that's where you can just learn it from us in iGenius. This is basically the chart. As you can see, we marked it up very quickly. That's all it took. And once again, that's the beauty. So if you're going to count down the turning areas, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go a little bit deeper. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 turning areas so far have been respected. I think that shows you the power of the SK system, right? That shows you the power of understanding or having the knowledge about the system. The fact that you could actually position yourself in this market when the market, for example, has finished this bearish sequence with the combination understanding of the blash, with the combination understanding that we are in the silver market and that this market correlates a lot with the gold and that there is like pandemic going on. With combining all of these facts, now you have, once you understand the system, now you have a massive skill set that's going to help you, possibly going to help your family members as well. So last but not least, this is, guys, how you put it all together. Step by step, starting with the blash, then moving on to actually the sequencing. And well, when it comes to the actually trading part, you guessed it, this could be interesting area as well. As I said, the SK system works in every single asset. It doesn't matter if it's a gold, if it's a silver, If it's, let's say, it's a freaking GBP NZD, you can see this me drawing the same thing in every single asset. The most powerful part of SK system is that it is reproducible. Means I approach every single market the same way. And it has to be done in a correct way. You can learn it only in iGenius in my sessions, how to do it correctly from top to down. That's the only way. If you're learning from someone else, guys, run away, please. They're just gonna harm you. They're just gonna harm you. They're not gonna bring anything good. Trust me, because I see so many people learning from some copycats, and it's just horror. It's just horror.